This is a true tale about what could have been the biggest omelet ever made in Texas. Some background first. This is a story about commodity futures. Futures are just a fancy and legal method of gambling. In this case, it means betting on the price of a commodity at some point in the future, hence the name.
Here's how it works. A client contacts a broker. The broker tells the brokerage firm to execute the trade, either buying or selling X number of contracts. Buying is called going long, and you are betting that the price of the commodity will go up in the future. Selling is called going short, and means you are betting that the price will go down in the future.
In this case, the exchange is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, aka the Merc. The Merc was founded in 1919 as the Chicago Butter and Egg Exchange. My grandfather was one of the charter members. The trading company was G.H. Miller and Company. Gil Miller was a rather tall and imposing figure, known for reading the daily Ann Landers column out loud before the start of trading every day. The broker was my dad, Herb Turman, and the commodity was eggs. One contract equals 30,000 dozen eggs. The client was Doc Newton, an old Texas turkey producer who knew Dad for ages and who had the thickest Texas accent I've ever misunderstood, introduced Doc to Dad.
As with all new clients, we pulled a Dun & Bradstreet report on him.
Nothing to see here.
Except that Doc had built a clinic in the town he lived in, then a few years later built a new clinic and gave the original one to the town. Oh, and Doc went to jail for killing his wife's lover and then received a full pardon from then Texas Governor John Connally. Bonus points to those who know Connally's major claim to fame.
Now that you have learned about futures, the Merc, and Doc, let's continue. When future contracts expire, you either have to buy or sell back your contracts, or you take or make delivery of the commodity being traded. This is ironclad. There are no excuses or exceptions. So what happens when settlement day comes along and you are in a short position and no one is selling? Your only choice is to bid up the price of the futures contracts until someone sells.
When a group controls both the supply of actual commodity and the outstanding long contracts, it is known as a squeeze. It can be effective, but it is also highly illegal. And Doc was part of one of these groups. He had about 20 long contracts with G.H. Miller, and who knows how many with other brokerage houses. Gil Miller, who had been suspended a few years prior for being part of a squeeze, picked up the gossip that a squeeze was happening, wanted no part of this, and told Dad that Doc had to get out of his position with G.H. Miller. Doc was not pleased, and called Gil all sorts of nasty things, but had no choice but to sell the contracts he had with G.H. Miller.
The squeeze fell apart on the last couple of days of trading, and Doc wound up taking possession of about 50 deliveries of 30,000 dozen eggs each. A few days after that, he called Dad and said he wanted to buy about 20 contracts of pork bellies, aka bacon. Dad told him he thought the price of bellies was too high and he should sell, if anything. Doc said that he wanted to take the pork bellies and combine it with the 1.5 million dozen eggs and make
the biggest damn omelet Texas has ever seen.
And then had a good laugh. I hope you enjoyed this true story. Contact us at info@demo2learn.com to find out what we can do to bring your stories to life with explainer videos like this one. We also create how-to, training, and product demonstration videos, all customized for your business needs. Bonus points to those who knew Governor Connally was also shot during the JFK assassination.